Jerry Mallory here for SB Nation and PrivateDetroit.com, rocking the Gumby fade because I want to. Here to discuss the George Johnson trade to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pretty good move for our boys in Honolulu Blue and Silver, gaining a 5th round pick for a guy who essentially was going to be gone without any compensation. Whoever you want to give kudos to at this time, I will allow you to do so. Is it Martin Mayhew and his savvy trading? Brian Zanders, the man behind the scenes? Is it Kellen Moore, as so many of you like to attribute all the successes of the Detroit Lions with? Whoever's responsible, ultimately, it's a collective win for our boys and it's a collective win for us. The rant goes like this. Haloti Ngata, we needed him. You lose Sue. You know, he's not as good as Sue. It's not exactly replacing him, but he helps to keep our defense legitimate, especially in terms of stopping the run. He's one of the best in the business, but it left a huge hole in our NFL draft, the 4th and the 5th round. Later picks, albeit, but our opportunity to make some savvy moves, to pick up some guys, to draft specialists, to me, went out the window. When you got just, rounds 1 through 3 and then 6 and a couple of 7s, you're looking at need more so than ever. So the fact that we add that 5th round pick, I'm going to say this, the Lions have now afforded themselves the opportunity, and I'm going to guarantee it, they've just now allowed themselves to draft a kick return specialist. Now, whether that's Tyler Lockett, who could be there in the 3rd round, maybe we filled some needs, we brought in a tackle, we brought in a cornerback, and so now we're sitting there at the 3rd round. You bring in a guy like Lockett, who could be a legitimate receiving threat, but also is one of the best in the return. Now we have the ability to do that because we have a 5th round pick and we have that, 6th round pick still. Or maybe it's going to be a guy like J.J. Nelson from UAB, someone who we could pick up with the 6th round, maybe even gamble and draft him early, so to speak. With the 5th round pick, he's projected to go anywhere from 6th round to being undrafted. So the opportunities are there. Now, also, in terms of 5th round picks, years past, this was a throwaway pick. It's still, a long shot, no matter what team you're on, for a 5th round pick to be a guaranteed impact player. But our team has had a track record over the last few years of finding some guys later on and finding success. Tahir Whitehead in the 5th round, Sam Martin, say what you want about his shank punts in big moments. He's one of the best young punters in the league. Joe Fourier, undrafted. Adrian Waddle, undrafted. Cornelius Lucas, he could be our starting left tackle next year. That's for a video down the line, undrafted. So we've been able to look past the first 2 to 3 to 4 rounds and find some quality guys later on. At that 5th round pick, like I said, this is now guaranteeing, in my opinion, that we're going to draft a return specialist somewhere. We've also had success in the 5th round. It's a great move all around, so I'm very satisfied with what we did there. All right, guys, I'm going to be back next week. We're going to have a couple special guests. Chris Gandy from the Detroit Sports Guys podcast is going to join me. Of course, we're getting closer and closer to the draft. 2 weeks from now, many of us will be knee-deep in NFL draft goodness, and so we've got 2 weeks to cover. The sleepers, mock drafts, you name it, it's all going to be here. So enjoy this one for the weekend. I'll be back at the beginning of next week, and as always, keep subscribing, keep watching, tell a friend, tell that friend to tell a friend, and until next time, this has been Jerry Mallory for SB Nation and PrivateDetroit.com.